everybody. So, can you guys imagine like a prime minister or a president in the same office, and that they run the whole world? They run like imagine like the president of the United States. Like, not what I'm saying is that imagine that there's a worldwide president and prime minister, and they're running every country in the whole world and every economy, and they are just ruling it. They are. The prices are down. Everything is good. Everybody's safe. There's no war. There's no crime. There's no kidnapping, abductions, sexual slavery, and all the bad things that are happening in the world today. Imagine they got rid of all those things, because they'll be the most powerful persons on the planet. Do you guys think one day this might happen? Do you do you believe that this would be a thing? Imagine those guys are me and Max, and imagine I'm the president and he is a prime minister, and we rule the world in the good way, in the Lord's way. We everything is good. The prices are down. Everybody can afford to live on their own. The cost of living in the world would be a low, like 15%, 10% living, which actually might not be as bad as it was be today. Because guys, let me tell you something. Biden is not doing a good job of the United States. He's not. And I'm going to change the subject here for a minute. Joe Biden is what we call a horrible president. And I'm saying this not to be judgmental, but I'm saying this because it's true. I'm saying this because look at the prices are still high. The cost of living, I can't even afford my own place. It's expensive. I can't even afford a license or to drive a car. It doesn't cost money to get your driver's license, but it costs money for a car. It's expensive in the United States. Did you not realize it costs over $1,000 or more bucks to get a car? It costs a lot more than that, but it's expensive. I told you guys. I'm saying this over and over again because it's the truth. Any Joe Biden supporter is also to blame for what he has caused in America, because they voted him in. They voted for high prices. They voted for the cost of living to be expensive. They voted for the cost of gas prices, of prices for food, prices for water, milk. It costs $8 for a gallon of milk. And for what? Because Biden won't get off his high horse and do anything about it to lower the prices and the cost of living and everything else that is so expensive now that used to be cheap when Donald Trump was in office. Biden, you need to take responsibility, sir, for the things that you have caused for the last 3 years that you were in office. You're to blame. And you're not the only one. The whole administration, the oil companies, all these guys are to blame, because it's not just Biden. It's not just him. Harris, they're all to blame. Because they caused it. They didn't, the executive orders, the bills did not sign themselves. They did it. Start to take responsibility. These guys, these guys that are head of government do not take responsibility for anything they cause. The government themselves don't do it. It's time for these politicians and these billionaires and these guys in office that are the elites need to take the corporations, the establishments, the media. All these guys need to take responsibility for what they do, for what they say on national television for all to see and listen to. This is nationwide. This is every country. This is not just the United States watching. It's every country watching and listening. They think, why would we? These Biden supporters are just as guilty as he is, because they voted him in. I just said this. They voted him in. You get what you get if you voted him in. So you can't change your mind and say, oh, I regret voting for Joe Biden now. I'm sorry. No, no, no. You voted for him either way, and you needed to deal with it. This is the last year, 2024, in his fourth year in office. His last year. Either we need Donald Trump back or Nikki Haley should be president, because we cannot take 4 years of Joe Biden again. And what did Donald Trump do that was so bad? What did he do? I'm not even a Donald Trump supporter either. I don't like either of them. The two less, they are just as guilty. They're both bad together, but they're both bad. I don't support either of them. But I think Nikki Haley would do a better job. I want to see her debate Joe Biden and see how that turns out. It didn't go well for Donald Trump and Joe Biden in 2020, but here in 2024, I think that we need to see Donald Trump. No, not Donald Trump. Nikki Haley and Joe Biden on the debate stage. Let's see it, guys. Let's see if it'll work in the next month or two. What do you think is going to happen? Guys, is Joe Biden a perfect president? Oh, he's not. No, he's not. So Biden supporters, stop acting like he's God or something. Yes, Donald Trump supporters do the same thing, but these guys don't even know what they're doing. Maybe Donald Trump does it. He's a billionaire, and at least the prices were low. His words may not have seemed that good, but would you rather have a president who has good actions and bad words, or bad actions and good words? Actions speak louder than words. Don't go by Donald Trump's words, but go by the actions that he have caused, and stop watching the mainstream media twist his words around. Because Donald Trump is not as bad. Go look it up online. Go Google it. Look up his. I'm not a Donald Trump supporter. I'll be honest, I was in 2016 when Bernie Sanders sold out because I was a Bernie supporter at one time, but I changed my mind. Everyone could change, okay? So don't lie and say no one can. There's just those who don't, they choose not to change. It's not that they can't change, they choose not to. You better listen to what I'm saying, guys. You want Joe Biden in office until 2028? Come on, guys. That's like a lifetime from now. You really want that? He's got to go. And by he's got to go Biden by. Bye-bye. All right? That means he doesn't need to be in office anymore. He needs to retire. He needs to get out of politics, go enjoy his life, or he needs to suffer consequences and be in jail. Obamas, they all need to be in jail. They're bad.